Intermittent fasting is gaining attention not just as a tool for weight loss or longevity, but as a potential method for restoring male sexual vitality. In a world where many men face silent metabolic disruptions, elevated blood sugar, early insulin resistance, low-grade inflammation, sexual function is often one of the first systems to suffer. The body's ability to produce and maintain strong erections, a healthy libido, and optimal sperm quality is tightly linked to glucose regulation. And fasting, by reducing the constant demand placed on the body by food intake, may offer a chance to reset some of those damaged systems. Sexual function in men depends on several delicate biological mechanisms: stable testosterone production, proper insulin signaling, vascular flexibility, and minimal oxidative stress. When blood sugar is elevated, even slightly, these systems begin to degrade. The cells that produce testosterone in the testes are highly sensitive to insulin. If insulin levels are persistently high, their function drops. Erections require fast, strong blood flow through tiny penile arteries, and those arteries are the first to be damaged by the inflammation and stiffness caused by poor glucose control. Even sperm cells, which regenerate every few months, begin to show signs of dysfunction when metabolic stress is high: slower motility, more DNA damage, and lower counts, even in men who are otherwise healthy. Intermittent fasting appears to reverse some of this. When the body is given regular periods of not eating, say 14 to 18 hours per day, it enters a state of lower insulin and more efficient energy use. Cells switch to burning fat, inflammation is reduced, and repair processes are activated. For men, this means potential improvements in testosterone levels, erectile quality, and fertility. Fasting can help reduce abdominal fat, which produces estrogen and suppresses hormonal balance. It can also increase sensitivity to luteinizing hormone, a key signal for testosterone production. In some men, after just a few weeks of fasting combined with better sleep and less sugar, morning erections return, libido rebounds, and mood improves. This isn't to say fasting is a cure-all. It must be done carefully. Men under chronic stress, eating highly processed diets, or sleeping poorly may not benefit from fasting alone. In fact, when paired with excessive caffeine or undereating, it can increase cortisol and backfire. But when combined with a nutrient-dense, low-glycemic diet, regular exercise, and time to recover, intermittent fasting acts like a metabolic reset button. The very systems that support sexual health, the blood vessels, hormone pathways, energy production centers, begin to function more like they did in younger years. This is not about temporary performance. It's about reversing the quiet erosion of male vitality that begins far earlier than most men realize. Declines in energy, mood, drive, and sexual confidence are often treated as psychological or inevitable parts of aging, but they're often the body's metabolic warning signs. And if men take those signs seriously, they can avoid the progression to chronic illness and even restore the kind of vitality that medications alone can't offer. Fasting, when practiced correctly, isn't about starving the body, it's about giving it a break. A chance to clean up internal damage, regulate hormone production, and restore equilibrium. It speaks the language of biology, not brute force. And for men who are starting to feel their energy fade and their libido dim, it may be one of the most accessible and effective strategies to reclaim what they've lost. The science is still growing, but the early results are promising, and in a culture of quick fixes and pills, fasting offers something slower, deeper, and possibly more enduring.